everyone, it's Retro and today we are doing a very special unboxing video. Now, today is a very special day for one reason only. The PlayStation 5 is now available worldwide. And that is Europe and UK included, America and Japan and some other countries, Australia, got the PS5 last week. This is now very special because the entire world now has next-gen consoles. And I'm very excited. I'm going to be unboxing the PS5 and all the goodies that I got on the channel here today. I dropped a lot of money. I got the biggest possible bundle I could so we could have a good look at everything on offer. So, firstly, I want to say, thank you for watching this video. It's very important to me, but as well, I hope you managed to get a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox if you wanted. I know it's been a shit show. Let's be fair. With coronavirus and limited numbers and everything else that's going on, it's been hard. And I was really lucky because when they announced the PlayStation 5 and they did the whole reveal and everything, and it was like, okay, they're going on sale tomorrow at 9 AM. And then the retailers jumped the gun and put them up the night before, and it was a massive shit show. And I was really lucky because one of my friends came to me and said, "They're live, go get one." And I went and got one. And even that didn't go smoothly. I had to, every time I added it to my basket, it said it wasn't in stock, and I thought I'd missed it. And then it was horrible. It was really horrible. And then we had to wait all that time. And all my friends got emails saying, "Thanks very much for your purchase. The money will be taken off in a few days." And I never got that. I was really, really worried. My money only came off 2 days ago. So it was big hit and miss. And even today, and I'm so sorry for those who this is happening to, because this should be a real special day for us gamers. And if you're in a situation of uncertainty, I'm so sorry that's happening to you. But there are problems with couriers and couriers allegedly stealing the consoles because they know what they are. People's are going missing, tracking isn't working. There's a lot of real bad shit going down, and if you've bought one and it is not coming today or is delayed, I am so sorry. Hopefully you can watch this video and not feel too bad. I do apologize. So today we have this very big box. I got mine from Game Digital in the UK, and it's a big box. It's not a game box. I was expecting it to come in a game box. Usually the game boxes have game written all over it. But maybe because they were worried about stealing and so on and problems at the warehouse, they have sent it in an unmarked box, which I appreciate. If you knew it's the PS5, you may be inclined as a delivery driver to steal it. Not that all delivery drivers are thieves or anything like that, but I do know some shady shit has been going down regarding the delivery of next-gen consoles. So, I haven't opened it up yet. This is my first impression. I've seen my friends in America open theirs up and so on. It's a big boy. We know that. So, here we go. Oh my god. I'm overwhelmed with excitement and joy. It's like I'm like a child, and it's like Christmas morning, and it's like you remember that feeling of pure happiness to receive a new games console or a new game or something like that. And it's very special to me because I've never had a gaming console on release day before. I've always come in, a few months or a few years later. So to be able to A, afford this on day one, and B, to actually be able to get one because of such high demand is just really special to me. So let's jump right in. We've got a lot of air pockets, which I'm glad it's padded out. Sometimes these things come just rattling around the box, and these are recyclable as well, so I like that. Well done, game. So I've got everything. I've got everything you could possibly fucking get for the console. So what should we jump in with? I think we're just gonna get the big bastard out straight away. Oh wow, it's so fucking heavy. So I'm gonna lift that up there. It's huge. It's a big boy. I mean, I know a lot of jokes went down when the next-gen consoles were announced. The PlayStation, it looks like a Wi-Fi router. It looks like a modern-day skyscraper you might see in Dubai. The Xbox, it looks like a fridge, it looks like a mini PC. I don't care about all that. It's like, next-gen consoles, we're coming into the new era of gaming. You gotta expect it to be conceptual, you know, artsy-fartsy. And I'm looking forward to it, and I can see straight away I have the disk drive edition. That is very important. I know I've seen on the internet some people ordered the digital edition and they got the disk drive edition, which is great for them, but if you ordered the disk drive edition and they accidentally sent you the digital edition, you'd be fucking pissed off. So, I've ordered the disk drive edition. This is very important to me because I am not just a gamer, I'm a collector. I like the physical editions, I like the steelbooks and the statues and everything you can possibly get for, you know, gaming and games and so on. The rest of the box is also full of stuff, so I'm gonna leave this here to, you know, look at and stuff. I'm so happy. So, we're gonna look in the rest of the box first, just because. I'm probably gonna start with the worst bits. Now, I don't know how much everything is individually because I bought it as a giant bundle and I was just so excited and panicked that I was just clicking everything and trying to get it. The whole thing as a bundle cost me £700, which is a lot of money, you know? I can't even remember how much the console is on its own. It's either $450 or $499, someone will have to let me know, but I got everything, you know, and I did save money. It wasn't like, oh yeah, you're just getting everything. I think I did save money by getting everything. So, jump into the box. We have the PlayStation camera. Now, this is cool. I don't overly use the PlayStation camera. I have a PS4 camera, but I mainly use it for like VR and stuff like that, and VR isn't compatible with the PS5, but I have they've released an adapter, PlayStation have, so you can plug your PS4 VR into your PS5, and I like this. This is good of PlayStation to do, but what is even better is it is free of charge. Now, not anyone can get one. You have to go onto the website and you have to get your current VR module and get the serial number and type it in. If you do that, you will get one for free. They will send it to you. It should be here later in the week, and from what I've seen, most PS VR games work fine, depending. All the Move controller games are fine, but some games don't use the Move controllers. They use the light bar on the PS4 controllers, so you will have to use that because the PS5 controllers don't have that. So, we have the PlayStation camera. I like the design. Do you know what that reminds me of? It looks like Johnny Five off Short Circuit. You remember that film? Maybe you're too young. I don't know. I do. I used to love that film as a kid. And doesn't it look like Johnny Five? Absolutely. So, PlayStation camera. I'll leave that up there. I'll make a tower. Next on the list, probably the I thought the most useless thing, and it's not that I wanted it, it's just it was part of the bundle. But now I've sort of seen it and that, I kind of like it, because it's like my TV. The PlayStation 5 remote control. I like this. I mean, media remotes have always been bullshit to me. I've never really used them. They're useless, in my opinion. But I like this one because if you look, this is like my TV remote. I can be sat on the PlayStation and I can press the Netflix button and go and watch Netflix. I can press the YouTube button and go and watch YouTube. I can press the Spotify button and come and listen to some Spotify. And I don't have Disney Plus, but I could press the Disney Plus button and go and watch some Mandalorian. So I like that. It's good. I mean, it's not something I've particularly used in the past, but... And it's even got like voice control and stuff on it, and you can turn it up and down and mute it and fast forward and play and everything else you would need. And I remember getting a media controller for like the PS2, and I just never used it. It would just sort of sit in a box, and you know, because you can use your controller as well, but for that more TV-like feel, this is very special. It's even got a nice PlayStation logo on the bottom there as well. And we will be unboxing all of these. We're just getting them out of the box for now, and I will leave that up there with the tower. Next on the list, and I feel this one's quite important, and I have cable guys and stuff to hold my controllers and that, but a docking station is always handy because once you finish gaming, you can just dump it on the docking station and it can charge your controllers. I occasionally have issues with third-party ones, so I felt like it was important for me to get the official PlayStation one, but as well, it has that same sort of aesthetics as the console. It will all sit very nicely next to each other, and this can hold 2 controllers. I like that very much. Again, just part of the overall experience and the package of the PS5. Next on the list, an important one. I made sure I got the bundle with 2 controllers as well. There's one free with the console, and then I wanted another one as well, just so me and my wife can play together, or me and my son can play. It's a nice touch, you know. The thing I found funny, though, is that the controller, the camera, the remote, everything else you see here was available a couple of weeks ago. So if you're watching this, you may already have the DualSense controller, but I'm really looking forward to the controller in general, because it's a big step up from the PS4 controller, the DualShock. It's got haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, a built-in microphone, and this is the first time in, like, PlayStation history, I think, that we've sort of had a new shape. You know, those original PlayStation 1 controllers, we've been with that sort of same shape for a long time. Since the beginning. The only difference we've ever had is from the very original PlayStation controller. Was when they put analog sticks on it, and they've pretty much run with the same design throughout, just with little bits like the trackpad and so on. I'm really looking forward to this, and one of the details that I can't wait to see is the little PlayStation logos all over it. So that is the... Shouldn't shake around like that. That is the PS5 controller, and I'm gonna be fluffing it for ages, because I'm gonna keep saying PS4, and if I've said that already, I'm sorry, I obviously mean the PS5. Last but not least, in the box, and I was really looking forward to this, it is the Ps5 Pulse 3D headset. Now, I've never been big on headsets. I used to be a speakers in the TV kind of guy, and it wasn't until I started headset gaming that I sort of was really able to appreciate the surround sound of the game and every little detail and things that you wouldn't pick up during, you know, a speaker play. This is very special. They were very boastful about the audio interface and how well the Pulse 3D is going to do. So I've got headsets, you know. My wife has a Kraken, which I occasionally use if I'm gaming upstairs. I have the Eska Pro 900 down here, which is a very good headset, but I really wanted to experience that 3D Pulse audio with the PS5, so that was very important for me to get as well. One thing I have heard, though, and this is something interesting to bear in mind before you slag it off, if you were to. The Pulse 3D headset, or the 3D audio, isn't compatible with all games, okay? So, for example, we're playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla on the channel right now. I can get a free digital upgrade for the PS5. But because it was made for PS4 originally, it's not compatible with the 3D audio. So if you try and use that, it won't sound as good, so you have to turn it off. It's not until they start phasing the PS4 out, or until they start specifically making content for next-gen consoles, that we're really gonna see the upgrades and the use out of all this new technology. Now, there are some videos out there that my friend told me about that really show off this, so I'm going to be listening to those after to really appreciate the 3D audio. So, we've got it all out the box. Let's jump right in and start unboxing shit, shall we? Okay, so we're going to start off with the daddy, the big boy. I'm very excited. It's fucking heavy, you know. It's way bigger than anything else we've seen. You know, it's bigger than the PS3, that original PS3 that we had. You know, it's bigger than that. It's even bigger than, like, the original developer consoles that they used to sort of make games on and that. So, let's take a look around the box first. It's very plain, very simple. They've gone for a white colour scheme this time, teamed with the sort of original blue. A lot of people said they'd prefer a full black console, and although I agree, I like that concept, I don't hate the white. It's nice. So, on the sides we have PS5, comes with controller, and same on the other side. On the back, we have a new tagline, play like never before, which is definitely true in this case. We are 825 gigabytes. I know there was some issues with people about that because we've been working with a trilobite up to now. We're now having to take a bit of a hit because of the amount of system memory that's involved. We also now can't have external hard drives apparently, not that I use them. We're now going to have an SSD to keep up with the damn speed. But I don't care, you know, people are saying, you can only like have 5 games on there at once. Me, I don't care, you know, I'll install a game, I'll play it, I'll uninstall it. I don't wish to have an entire library at my disposal. If I want to play it again, I'll just reinstall it. But we are going into the next generation of gaming. These file sizes are going to be big. You know, we're going to be dealing with half the hard drive on something in some cases. I've heard about it. So, lightning speed, very important. Like I said before, we're playing Assassin's Creed on the channel right now. One of the things I've had to say is the loading times are a little slow and I have to cut them out in editing. I'm looking forward to firing Valhalla up on this and seeing the improved loading times. Some people say they're seamless. Loading times don't exist. You can go from the console being off to gaming within 30 seconds. I'm looking forward to that. Faster gaming. Can't complain. Breathtaking immersion. It's going to be very immersive, I think, especially with the 3D audio and everything. It's going to be an experience. And stunning games. Definitely. I mean, I wasn't too impressed with the launch games. And that would have been the thing that, like, put me off getting one at launch, because there's never too many titles that you can play on. But it's backward compatible to the PS4, so we can still play PS4 games on it, or most PS4 games on it, because some are not backward compatible. But when we came from the PS3 to the PS4, that wasn't backward compatible at all, so the reason I didn't get a PS4 on launch was because there was only a handful of titles that we could have got. We couldn't even play PS3 games at all on the PS4. So, I wasn't too impressed with the launch titles. There was a couple I really wanted. I really enjoyed Spider-Man, so I've picked up Spider-Man Miles Morales. I've always played Little Big Planet, so I got Sackboy's Adventure as well. There's a couple of others that I like the look of. I kind of like the look of the roller coaster game. I can't remember what it's called, but back in the day I used to play some Roller Coaster Tycoon. That was really fun. I'm most looking forward to the new Horizon, Resident Evil 8, games like that. And, you know, I'm sure over the next year we're going to be bombarded with, you know, everything, and it's going to cost a lot of money, as next-gen gaming rightly probably should. I'm not happy about it, but we're definitely going to see a price increase in PS5 stuff. We're also going to see a decrease in PS4 prices, I reckon. So, let's get this bad boy out, shall we? Right, let's move the box out of the way. So, quite similar to other PlayStation boxes, it's pretty plain on the inside. It's got a very nice PlayStation logo on the front. Now, this is what we're waiting for. Very exciting. Okay. So, it's so big. Okay. So, PS5, we have our quick start guide, a Sony manual with bits in, some other manuals and stuff as well. We have the plug, which I'm curious. Yeah, okay. That's good. I'm happy about that. Firstly, the little cable tie things we have here are little metal and cardboard, not plastics. They're recyclable as well, if you're interested in that kind of thing. I am. Same kind of plug as the PS4. I like that. That's good. I hate having different plugs and having too many plugs. You know, if I want, I can just switch the PS4 plug to the PS5. That's good. Just a little thing that I like. Let's have a look at the controller first. Very exciting. Ooh, wow. I love it. It's very weighty. I like the buttons. They're kind of like, not glass, but like they're like see-through plastic, and then the images on the back, so they're very nice. We've got the sort of options and share buttons here. The D-pad buttons are in the same way. They're like sort of see-through plastic, and then the image of the button, the arrows is on the back. The analog sticks are very nice. they're new as well. They're like textured around the edges. The PlayStation button, a nice touch. Again, we're going for that from the round sort of PS button to like a logo again, which we sort of used to see on like the front of the PS2. And something I want to know about this, because back in the day, you had a PS2, that big boy, you know, and you either stood it on your side or upright, and the little logo on the disc tray could turn depending which way you had it, up or down. A lot of people didn't know that, apparently, and I always knew that, and I thought that was sort of common knowledge until people were like, wow, I was 30 years old when I learned the PlayStation 2 did this. And I was like, I always knew that. And did you always know that, or was that brand new information to you just now or 5 months ago? So, it's very cool. It's very weighty. I can't wait to use it. It feels very powerful, is the word, maybe. It's a lot heavier than the PS4 controller, or at least it feels heavier. Maybe it's just because it's new. Everything feels very modern. And, you know, my name's Retro Licker. You know, I grew up on retro consoling. I'm trying to get by with the modern world, and I like it. It's very cool. I can't wait to... It's very ergonomic, definitely. You know, it fits in the palm well. I mean, I don't know if you've got super small hands or super big hands, you may feel differently, but for me, it's very ergonomic. It fits in the palm of my hand very well. My fingers go around the back nicely. It's very ergonomic, which, you know, I like it. It's very beautiful. And I said I was looking forward to this. On the back, the texture there, you can't barely feel it, but it just looks like a texture, but it's not. It's all the little PlayStation symbols, and it'll be super hard to photograph in that, but I'm sure you've seen it already. All the nice little PlayStation logos there, and I really like it. It's a good controller. I will not mind that upgrade, because I know when we switched from PS3 controllers to PS4 controllers, a lot of people were pissed and started retrofitting the old school analog sticks to the new controller because they preferred them. This is a welcome upgrade. I'm happy to try it out, and it'll be interesting to see when we start getting the modded controllers, either from the modding community or from PlayStation official. So we're going to start getting all black ones or all white ones or dual tone ones, and I wonder how long it'll take before we start seeing that, because that's exciting to me. I'm looking forward to that. So here we have the stand, I believe. And this is important because the PlayStation isn't like... Ooh, nice. Cool. So, we can stand it flat like this, or upright. Now, I think I'm going to be storing it upright because I just don't have the room for it laid flat. But I have also read that it operates better stood up because of the cooling vents at the side. But it's going to be interesting to see that. And I guess I'm trying to figure out what this is for. Probably just to hold it in place or to sit a controller in. I'm confused, but we'll find out. So, I mean, you know, are you going to be storing your PS5 vertical or horizontal? I think it looks nicer vertically. We've also got the HDMI, which comes with every PlayStation console. What else have we got in here? We've got a little USB charger. Now, what's interesting about this as well is we're now switching on to USB-C, which, you know, is a faster connection. Again, now the Switch is already USB-C, but PlayStation and Xbox, this is new to them, so I like that as well. That is a good touch. So, that is that little box dealt with. Now we move on to the big boy, the daddy. I'm excited. It's overwhelming is probably the correct word. I don't even know how to get it out. I don't want to break it. I'm kind of scared. Okay. Put it on my knee, shall we? Like cradling a baby. So, we've got these big old egg box sort of things in here to protect it. And then, okay. It's super heavy. Very heavy for a console. Okay, wow. Fucking hell, man. It's beautiful. It's heavy. I love it. Okay, so first things first, it's big, it's nice, I like it. It's got these beautiful little logos in here, like around the back of the controller. Very stylish, gloss black down the central, Sony there. Engraved PlayStation logo on the front. It's very simple, like, it's very stylish. It's not sort of symmetrical at all. It's very, like, odd. Cool invents up the back. You know, it does look like a modern day building you'd see in Dubai. But I like it. I mean, you know, what do you think? Do you like the design? Is it laughable? I think it's brilliant. And we've got the disk drive down here. Got our USB for charging there. We've also got, I don't know what that is. It looks like the USB-C there. Then we've got the on and off button down here. And the eject disc down there. It's cool, it's very simple, I'll say. So let's have a look at the docking stand, shall we? Because I don't understand how it's supposed to work at all. Is it, I guess it sits like that. It's a bit of an odd one. Let's get it on the desk, shall we? Because I'm quite confused about how it's supposed to sit. And I'm so scared of breaking it because, like, if you drop this, say, not that you would, these are quite flimsy. And it'll be interesting to see, because I know these are quite easy to take off. It'll be interesting to see what the modding community does with it. I'm confused. There we go. It doesn't quite seem to sit right. And again, you're like, you know, Retrolicker, why aren't you reading the instructions? And it's like, you know, there it goes the other way. Who's ever read the instructions on anything? That's odd though, because it's like sitting. Oh, that flips right. Oh, okay. This moves like this. Ah, there we go. That's so clever. So that bit on the back spins round, and then it sort of slots back into it, so it's in the correct position. I like that. That's a nice touch. Definitely be storing it upright, I think. But yeah, super stylish. And I've even thought about modding this myself. I mean, I don't know how yet, but I was thinking maybe making a Last of Us edition PS5, and we can have Ellie's tattoo here, we can have the Firefly logo on the other side, I can have a little Last of Us logo up there. Yeah, that sounds nice, right? But it'll be interesting to see if we can buy these panels on their own, so we can either mod them ourselves, have them painted. There was a company who started making the faceplates, and they were called PlateStation, and PlayStation shut them down and, like, you know, threatened them, and they said, you know, it's our intellectual property, change the name. And they were like, okay, we'll call it something else. I can't remember what they changed the name to, like Custom Your Plate or something. And PlayStation then just said, you know, it's too much. We're taking you down, and they went down. And that is unfortunate because, as far as the modding and customization of consoles goes, Xbox usually have the edge with their custom controllers and so on. But PlayStation are always a little behind on that, and the best they sort of come up with is coloured controllers or some simple, elegant designs. But I'm interested because I would like to do something with it, something special, and I hope we see lots of nice mods out there. So that is the PS5 console, and I love that. I really do. So far, and I have not even turned it on yet. So let's have a quick look at some of the other stuff, shall we? I'm not going to unbox the other controller because you've just seen that one, but I assume it is exactly the same, and I know there's some very interesting things in there, like if you're playing Resident Evil 3, when your health starts getting low, the light on the controller starts to change from blue to red and stuff like that. There's some very nice, like, little things that we will only see over time. So let's have a quick look at the PlayStation remote. Like I said, this is interesting for me, and it's not something I'd usually buy, and has been called somewhat of a useless accessory, but I like it, you know. Like I said, you know, I watch Netflix, There's no Amazon button on there, because we watch Amazon as well. But there's the other things you use. YouTube, you know, I watch a lot of YouTube. Also, Disney Plus. That's the useless one for me, just because I don't watch Disney Plus. But, you know, I listen to Spotify. I think it's useful. Especially if you can, say, listen with your 3D audio headset, and it's got that sort of new and improved audio quality. So, this is the remote. Ooh, very stylish on the sides there as well. Again, it fits in so nicely with the console. I like it. I'm glad there's not like a, you know, slot to hold it in. But, you know, back in the day on Mac computers, you know, they'd have like a little magnetic strip that you could sort of attach it to if you wanted to. It's useless, you know, but yeah, nice gloss black there. Nice little PlayStation button logos on the side as well. I assume we press the PlayStation button to turn it on. There we go. So I've popped the back cover off. 2 AA batteries go in there. We've not got springs either. That's interesting because, you know, I'm a retro gamer, so I grew up playing Game Boy and stuff like that. You put batteries in, you forget about them, they leak, they ruin the springs, so on. These are not springs. They're just little metal elements that sort of push up and down. That is nice. We are really coming into the next gen of gaming now, aren't we? So, let's close that back up for now. I fucked it. Oh, you sort of have to do it that way. There we go. Nope. Oh, it just slots down. Okay. So I assume once the batteries are in, we press the PlayStation button like we would a controller to turn it on and off. And then we can press for TV, Netflix, Disney Plus, Spotify, YouTube. We can... So assumably we can control YouTube with this. So we can pause, fast forward, go back there. We've got all the buttons we need and even the volume as well. Now what I'm interested in is this will probably turn up the sound on the PlayStation, not on my TV. I will have to have my TV remote for that as well. There's also an audio recording bit there as well, so I don't know if we can like send voice chats to people on PSN or things like that, or tell the, you know, PlayStation turn on. Because I know you used to be able to do that with Xbox, didn't you? We can also mute it as well, so that's cool. You know, it comes with my bundle, so I'm happy with it, but I probably wouldn't have gone out to buy it on its own. I'm not sure how much that is to buy on its own, but I think that's quite useful. So next up, we are going to take a look at the PlayStation camera. And again, like I said, you know, I'm not the biggest PlayStation camera user. I know on my PS4 camera you could use it, the facial recognition on it to log into your PS4, like to choose a user, which is quite smart. Mine never works because I usually play in like a dark room, so it doesn't pick my face up. But you know, I've occasionally played some PS4 camera games such as Astrobot, and all I can say is they're always good fun. That's just the top, right? I never take them that seriously, but they're good fun. And I can't wait to play the new Astro game to really sort of learn about the PlayStation. So, once again, right. So, we are USB 3 here, because it's blue on the back. Very nice. That will go... Oh, okay, this goes into the port on the... Oh, no, we got the back. Oh, so they're all USB 3 as well. This is interesting. We've got HDMI, we've got an Ethernet as well. So yeah, that's... oh, wow. Sorry, I'm seeing brand new stuff here. So on the back as well, there's all these nice little logo buttons down the side. Yeah, we're USB 3 now, so that's even faster, you know. And like I said, this looks just like Johnny 5 off the film Short Circuit. Again, I like that. You can adjust the camera up and down. Inside here, we have all the nice little PlayStation button logos like we do on the controller and inside of the plates. It's nice, it's stylish. There's even a little pad there. I don't know if that will be sticky or rubber adhesive, but it's a stylish little camera, you know, I like it. Will the PS4 camera be compatible with the PS5? I don't know. But yeah, it's cool, and it's got 2 lenses. It's good for VR and stuff with the Move controllers and any sort of camera games. I don't know if there's any camera games right now for the PS5, but apart from like Astrobot maybe, but there are a couple for PS4 games, and I think it's just useful to have. I probably wouldn't buy this on its own. I don't know how much it is. It just came with my bundle and I wanted it. So it's very in tune with the PS5, you know. If we were to place it on top there, we could almost make it look like a friggin' robot. But yeah, yeah, it's cool. It's got a nice little PlayStation logo on the side there. Let's have a nice satisfying peel off of the film. Very satisfying. There we go. And we've got a bit on the bottom as well. However we get that off. Come on, you're supposed to just slide off. Oh, it's like tape. There we go. Like I said, Sony on there. Nice little buttons all over. They've put a lot of detail into the aesthetics of the console, definitely. So that is the camera. Next, we are onto the docking station for the charging of the controllers. Now, like I said, this is for me useful, and I wanted to have the official PlayStation one because I know that they've got like third-party ones already, but I really wanted the official one. I wanted to sort of get the full out of it, because the third-party ones, they can be a little temperamental, and especially with like new age technology, you know, with like next-gen consoles, it could be hit or miss. So this is quite interesting, and I don't know how I feel about this. It's not a USB charger. This one has the same as the PlayStation is powered by, and then this one has like an adapter, and then this has this little thing on the end here, which I'm not crazy about, to be honest, because I don't charge my controllers away from the PlayStation. You know, the things I have are usually like USB powered, and then when the PlayStation comes on, it can charge the controller as I'm playing, or the other controller. Plugs in at the bottom there. I assume this is the back, even though it says Sony there. Just take that out for now. It's very stylish. Again, it fits in with the console very nicely. If you really wanted, you could have it on top, but... or does it fit in that way? If you really wanted, you could have it on top as some form of transformer, but it's just very cool, very stylish. Whether I actually, you know, continue to use it or get a third-party one, will be for me to see over the next sort of year. I will be getting more PlayStation 5s, you know, I'll have one downstairs, I'll have one in my bedroom, my son will have one at some point. So yeah, it doesn't like, it just sort of literally, it's like magnetic, and it just sort of nicely clips into the bottom there. And you can just hear it click. That's a nice touch. How easy that will be to use, we'll have to find out, but it's nice. The storage-wise isn't too bad. Obviously, it's have to be a lot taller because the handles here are taller, but I like that. Again, would I buy it brand new if I didn't get it all in the bundle? Probably not right away. I'd probably just stick to the USB charging and my cable guys and just sort of chop and change as I needed to, but as soon as it came with the bundle, I'll take it. You know, again, I don't know how much it is because I just got everything with the bundle and I've done, but I probably wouldn't have bought it brand new on its own just because. So now on to, and this is the thing I'm probably looking most forward to, is the 3D headset. Style-wise, it looks pretty modern. I don't hate it. I probably, you know, if I had the choice, I would have chose black, just because you know, most of my furniture and clothes are black. Everything I have is sort of black, just because it's a little more stylish. But, you know, we'll have to wait and see. And again, I'm sure the modding community will come out in force for, you know, PS5 mods, whether it be controller, headset, plates on the side. Right, okay, so we have a nice little box here, which there we go. Okay, so these are all the wires we need. Again, it's USB-C, a little auxiliary cable there, and then, oh, this is how, okay, so this is how the wireless technology works with it. It's not like Bluetooth to the PS5 itself, but we have a nice little Bluetooth dongle with the PS logo on it as well. So that's interesting. Instruction books, we won't be needing those unless I come into trouble because, you know, who needs them? Okay, so there's nothing else in the box, we don't need that anymore. I've made such a mess. Oh, they smell so good. Ignore me. Right, okay, so they go this way. And again, very stylish, you know, and I've seen as well, these are actually like compatible with the VR, the old VR headset, and you can wear it over the headset. So we've got a nice little cushioning bracket there, so the plastic isn't resting on your head at any time, because if you do a lot of headset gaming, you will know yourself that it can get a little sore on top of your head with the headset resting on for too long, so you do need to make sure you're comfortable. It's like a rubbery material. Very cool. The earpieces are very padded as well. And they're actually like, that's not a complete cylinder, it's like sort of one-sided and a bit skew-width. And apparently this isn't just headphones either, it is a headset. We've got the nice PlayStation logo on the side there. Monitor on or off, so we can have sound through the TV and through the headset, and we can have on the back it says chat, so it's like push to talk, and then game as well. We've got volume. It's nice. I was just gonna say like, oh, they little PlayStation logos on there, but they're not. And then we've got a mute microphone button as well, which is a nice touch. We've got the charging capabilities here for USB-C and the auxiliary port as well. I do believe it is Bluetooth. Then you can, a little on and off button there. Oh, I turned it on. There you go. So you can see there that it's on. And then I've sort of, okay, let's try it on and see. You'll have to sort of bear with me because of my hair. But, okay. It's very comfortable. I can sort of hear the noise cancelling capabilities already. But one thing that always interests me about headsets personally is, you know, I have stretched ears, so I have to sort of get the right headset, otherwise, like, if the earphones are too small, it'll dig my tunnels into the side of my head, and it'll become painful after a while, so when I get a headset, I have to make sure that the earpieces are just right, and, I think this is good. Definitely a nice fit, I like it, I can't wait to test it out. The real thing about this is going to be what it sounds like, because, you know, it's kind of stylish, I like it. I probably wouldn't wear them down the gym or anything, but, you know, as a gaming headset, it's all going to be in the sound quality. And I have heard this is a headset and not just headphones, so we are assumably going to be able to chat with it on game chat and so on, and I think the microphone is built in somewhere here. I think that's the little microphone, which is weird for a gaming headset. We usually have the little stick with the microphone on, so that will be really interesting to see how good the quality is from such a small, insignificant microphone. So I don't know whether I'll be using these all the time or I'll be using my other headset, you know, on the channel, but we'll have to wait and see what's in the quality. Now, what I think we will do, this is everything I've got. I'm very excited. I'm like a child at Christmas. But I'm going to plug this in. I'm going to turn it on. And I'm going to transfer my PS4 data over. We will do a video maybe about me turning it on for the first time and what my first impressions are and what the interface is like and stuff like that. But so far, it's a really good day. We've got the PS5. We got the two controllers. We got the remote, the camera, the headset. I have Spider-Man and Sackboy to play, along with Bugsnax and Astrobot. So, lots for me to do. There's going to be lots going on over the channel over the next few months. You know, I will be getting new games as they come out and playing them here on the channel. We'll be doing some more unboxing videos. Lots going on, not just for me, but in the gaming community in general. It's a really exciting time. So, that's me. I mean, you know, thanks very much for watching this PlayStation 5 unboxing video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you liked the video. There is a link in the description for Retro Liquor merch and me and my PlayStation 5. We'll see you later.